Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I'm excited today. Yes, because my story is about love. Ooh, I love love. I'm going to be talking about a woman of exceptional character. A woman beautiful on the inside and the outside. Her name was Atika bin Zayd. She was the daughter of Zayd bin Amr and a sister to Sa'id bin Zayd. Sa'id bin Zayd was one of those promised paradise here on earth. I know, right? You wish you were one of those. I wish so too. Atika was married to Abdullah, the son of Abubakr radiallahu anhu. Oh, these two lovebirds were in love. And everybody knew this. They loved each other so much they could swallow each other up if they could. Of course, they could not. They didn't want to spend even 1 second away from each other. Abdullah adored Atika because Atika had such good manners. He always wanted to be around her, so much that he stopped going for congregational prayers in the mosque. He even stopped going on expeditions with the other companions. And when his father heard about this, he wasn't happy at all. So he summoned Abdullah to come and explain himself. And of course, Abdullah did not have any reasonable explanation for his actions. And because of this, Abu Bakr had to tell him to divorce Atika. Oh, what was Abdullah to do? Now he was torn between losing the love of his life and disobeying his father. He thought long and hard about this. And about 3 days later, he gave in to divorcing Atika. Oh, because he knew that disobeying his father was completely out of the question. After all, he was the one who neglected his duties as a Muslim. But after this, he became terribly sad. He just didn't want to eat anything. He didn't want to drink anything. All he wanted to do was chant praises of Atika in poetry. Oh Atika, I will never forget you as long as anything appears during the day, or any star or any bird flies through the sky at night. I will always think about you. I have never known a man like me divorce a woman like her, nor a woman like her divorced for no fault of her own. He went on and on and on about this until one day his father noticed how miserable he had become and how much he loved Atika. So he summoned him and told him to go back and marry his wife. Who Abdullah was elated. He just could not wait to have the love of his life back in his arms. So he went back and married her. But from that day on, he never missed any congregational prayer in the mosque. And he also never missed any expedition. And on one of those expeditions, Abdullah was wounded. And a few days later, he died of those wounds. Oh, Atika was distraught. She mourned him bitterly. It was her turn to chant praises of Abdullah in poetry. She said there was no man better than Abdullah except the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his father Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. She also said, "O Abdullah, my eyes shall never cease grieving over you, and my body shall forever remain covered in dust." This was to say, she was never going to beautify herself for any other man, and she was not going to marry any other man. Subhanallah. This is not the end of Atika's story, but I'm going to stop here for now. Inshallah, next time I'll continue with her story. Thank you very much for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bye.